I've muted a few guys. We're live. Hello, everyone. Hello, world. This is the Service Design Show special. This is the Global Service Jam Power Up, the very first Power Up that we've doing, and people are joining in. I see Mahmoud joining in. Mahmoud, I'm muting you for a second. I see a lot of people. So welcome. If you're watching, please share this link with the other people. And what we'll be doing, we'll be going over the jams that are going around the world in the next 60 minutes, see what's going on. See what's going on there, and yeah, just chat with the people who are jamming actually. And we've got 3 jams already online. I'm going to unmute everyone. Let's see how to do that. This is Riyadh. How can I? Mahmoud, you have to unmute yourself. How do I unmute people here? Let's see. Click. All right, Messi star. 2 people viewing. Awesome. Let me see. I'm Mark, by the way. And if you... yeah. There we go. So let's start with Germany. Kaiserslautern. Jane, where are you? Say hi to the world.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Come in.
We're live on the Service Design Show.
Yeah, come on. Here we are.
Say a hi. Hello. How are you doing, guys? What? Making photos. Jane, how is it going over there? How many people are in your jam today?
We have 10 jammers. And 2 by 12 altogether.
12 altogether. And I haven't seen the theme video, but I guess you have. So what can you share with us? What is the theme for this year?
No.
Not yet? Oh, of course. The other chapters aren't still live. I'll come back to you in a second, because let's welcome the other jams who are here. Rodion, Kiev. Where are you, man? Rodi, where are you? Say hi. Awesome. How many people have turned up in Kiev to jam?
We have more than 50 participants and 7 mentors.
Oh, congratulations. And how long have you been jamming today?
We've been jamming for 3 hours,
okay,
at least. Yeah.
And what's the time in Kiev right now?
Right now it's 9:04.
9:04. Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's 5 past 8 here in Utrecht, the Netherlands. Why is everybody sitting? I thought the jam was a thing to do, guys. What's going on?
We just decided to see you, to watch.
Who are you?
Actually, we almost finished for today, and we just came here to join the global community to see different people. And
we have one question. Do you know secret theme?
I thought you knew. I have no clue. I have no idea. Anyway, Rodion, what was the highlight for today?
Sorry?
What was the highlight for today?
For today, the main goal was...
Not the main goal. What did you like? What happened today? What made you smile today?
I think the main thing that made everyone smile is secret topic. We watched it several times, and then we did it again, and again. Okay, stick around for as long as you can, because I'm going to go to Riyadh for a minute. Let's go to Mahmoud. Let's see if we can get Mahmoud in. Mahmoud, you have to unmute yourself. Let's see. Where is Riyadh? Where is the jam in Riyadh?
Oh, it's empty. Everybody left. Mahmoud, what happened? Where are you, Mahmoud? Where are you? Mahmoud, can you hear us? Can you see us? Where is Riyadh? There you are. Woo! Unmute your microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yes. There you are.
Okay.
There you are.
Yeah. So it is 10 p.m. here. So most of the people have already left. We started at 4:30. So they were jamming for, something like, I don't know, 4 hours. No, much more.
Yeah.
5 hours or so. We had around 160 jammers plus 20 organizers.
Wow.
As you see, we have a very. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that is my side. Sorry. So this is the place that we're at.
Yeah, you have to switch your camera, Mahmoud. We're seeing your nose.
Yeah, sorry. I will turn it around. So like that?
Yes. No, well, we're still. Yeah, that's better. Are you in a hotel or in a mall? Where are you?
So we are in the lobby of one of the universities. So these are the tables on the male side and then the females side. As you see, we are using balloons as table tents because it's very crowded. So we have to see where the team is.
Wow.
I mean, using regular table tents to actually be able to see is not going to be easy. We have this very massive screen here.
Oh man.
We are using, but it has been very exciting. I mean, everyone is really happy about it. It is really amazing,
So what was the highlight for you this day?
Well, I mean, we have done a jam that was 50, but definitely scaling this up is not easy at all, especially if we are trying to deliver on the same level of experience. But I always say, like, you just need to kick it off, and then it is on the autopilot. You just get through things, and then you find yourself at the end of the jam.
And then you have to let it go. What's the plan for tomorrow? At which time will people start again?
So they will start at 9:30 in the morning, and we finish at 8 p.m.
Oh, that's a 12-hour day. Insane.
Yeah.
You have to go to bed. I still remember this from my days when we did the jam back in 2011. It was killing us.
Yeah, and then we have. I mean, as usual, we always make sure that we have kids in the jam. So we have them here, and I saw a kid actually being like a 7 years old child being interviewed by another group. Also, some of the kids are working on education as one of the services. So it's quite interesting.
I want to welcome Aprof Marcus. Marcus, do you want to join live? Marcus is in the chat, one of the global team people. Tina, welcome, Tina. Awesome that you're in. If you have questions in the chat, guys, let me know. I'm reading the chat in the meantime, so I can forward everything. Let's see if we can get Marcus in. Let's just try. Let's see what happens. Marcus. Let's see. This is just rough, and we're trying things as we go along. Marcus.
Mark, I may have to leave.
Yes.
Because some other people are waiting as well, and I'll have to excuse myself.
No problem. Have a lot of fun tomorrow. Maybe we'll see each other again tomorrow. Thanks.
Thank you. You see, people here are falling on the ground.
Oh, good luck, guys. Have fun.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, we're switching back to Kaiserslautern. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, the wine is open. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So guys, for the people who are watching, we have a few people watching us live right now. What is your biggest insight from the past few hours?
The biggest insight. Spaghetti won't stand up without marshmallows. Anything else?
What are the plans
That
for what are the plans for tomorrow? Do you have a strategy? Do you have a whole plan, or are you just going to start with coffee and then see what happens?
Yeah. No, we're going to start. We're going to have breakfast together.
Mm.
And then we're going to go out the street and talk to the people of Kaiserslautern. Then we're going to come back. We're going to have some lunch in the town.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
And then we're going to come back. And then we're
Prototype. Yeah, go out on the street and prototype.
Right.
That's what's being preached, right? Everybody needs to prototype. Have you partnered with another jam? Do you have a jam partner?
Because until very recently, we didn't even know if we were have any participants.
Ah, okay. And
We were
eventually
very
people
small.
showed up.
Yeah, and then people showed up even just today.
Let's go to Kiev because people are leaving. Rodion, let's see if you're still there. Who are you? Oh, no, I'm pretty loud. Rodion, introduce us to your co-host.
This is my co-host. This is Anastasia.
Hello, Anastasia.
Hi.
Just a second, we'll make it a little bit louder.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yeah,
now it's
we
much
see
better.
you.
That's much better. So tell me about what you did today.
And what we did today.
So we actually made short intro about service design and what is global service jam in general, and so people could feel the real international movement all over the world and to be the part of it, not just only in the Ukrainian event, because it's really important for us to join the whole movement. And also we've had fun here in terms of getting to know games and actually speaking with each other, creating teams, etc. And at the moment, people just formed their teams, and I think they decided to go to drink. And they will have nice day tomorrow and Sunday working. Yeah.
Where are you? We were in a university in Riyadh. Where is this location?
This is incubator,
It's startup incubator basically, but it's called Civic Tech Center. So they work with solutions which could help society in general because of cooperation among businesses, government, and civic society. So even the place is really about engagement and co-creation and collaboration.
And it was so nice to share the space with you.
Yeah, actually, it's the 18th floor, so awesome view on Kiev. So, yeah, also for inspiration and working creatively.
And what kind of people did show up? Who signed up for the jam?
We have people who already know about the design, especially for service design consultants, as well as lawyers, business managers,
Biologists.
marketing specialists.
Also, something with electricity connected.
Yeah, from energy.
So basically a lot of them, but unfortunately we don't have a lot of
And are you participating with a jam from any other part of the world? Do you have a co-jam?
At the moment, no. We decided that we have enough time as participants are not so, not so glad to work with that amount of uncertainty. And as we want to push them to do more prototyping and less conversation, so we decided maybe to skip that part, but because we are doing now.
All right. What else? So how late are we going to start tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll have a short presentation that we put on this fears of that or that problem participants actually like teams wants to solve. After that, we will have really short part about empathy, and then we'll go out.
Field research, talk to people, understand what people think about the problem they generated, and then come back and do something with that.
And you also have balloons. Why do you have balloons?
Why not?
Is that the secret theme for this year? Balloons.
We can't say you.
Yeah, we can say you.
So what's your plan for now? Because it's 9 in the evening. Are you're done? You're going for drinks? What's the plan?
Yeah, I think it's the best thing we can do now.
Friday evening, come on. Right time.
Yeah, we have formed 10 teams, and they need to know each other a little bit better. Yeah. So the bad thing is to go somewhere else and
tomorrow morning will be really tough for you guys.
I'm playing the theater of improvisation, so we will do that also together with them, and they will have that amount of energy for working.
What else did I wanted to ask? I don't. What surprised you today? What was the biggest surprise?
I think it's well, when we first asked participants to talk about their interpretation of the secret theme, we saw a lot of fear in their eyes. Like they didn't know what to talk about. They feel like closed. And then some few people came out and started to talk about their interpretation, their understanding of the secret theme. And by the end of like 20 or 30 minutes, we had huge, like plenty of participants that wanted to talk about their understanding of the secret topic.
What is really interesting for me that is actually there are 3 teams at the moment which will work on one topic. So they decided, how to make like small hackathon in one like big hackathon. Because basically there are something like 15 people or even some kind of 20 people who are interested in topic of in one topic, okay. And they decided, okay, yeah, for sure, 20 people in one team and just it's not a team, it's like a department or even company. So they actually decided to split. And it's awesome. I mean, it's really great. So basically, we will have even like our internal research based on like 3 teams and on one topic. So it's awesome. It's for me.
Yeah, they made segmentation. Like they decided to make like segmentation in this topic and to solve different problems within one topic.
And another question that I have is, why did you decide to organize the jam?
I think it was 1 month ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one month ago. Like our story is really interesting because we have never met each other.
Yeah, we didn't know each other
at all. And one friend of us just made intro like, "Hi, it's Rodion. He's from one city, Dnipro. It's Anastasia. She's from Kiev, basically at the moment. So maybe you want to make it together." As Rodion was, the main catalyzer this year, because basically last year I was organizing the other one, service jam in another city, and like that moment when you don't know anything about the person, like anything, and like the next message was, okay, so let's do that, and like basically we were discussing all the topics which were like regarding the organization of the event, without knowing each other at all, but with a so like high level of trust. So basically, in the evening when I made my reflection, I was like, I don't know anything about him. What am I doing?
But finally, we're here. Yeah. We have 50 more people around.
And what is the success of the jam in Kiev? Why is this such a big success?
I think it's because of the variety of people that they gather together. Actually, we wanted to help participants to form teams. That's why we looked through their profiles and what they are doing in their life, and we discovered some 5 segments, some types of superpowers. We created different badges with a different pattern. Each corresponds for one superpower, and we suggested participants to form teams to get all those 5 superpowers in one team.
And what are these superpowers? What kind of superpowers do you have there?
We don't want to interpret them, but this is like totally different experience, maybe age, maybe something, some diversity, to bring more diversity to teams that can bring to better results.
But basically in Ukraine, why also that event was such popular and a lot of people actually wanted to join, I think as for me, because people are so hungry for knowledge, again, for experience, and they're hungry for experience another way of actual education. And while you're doing, you also learn something. And it's so rare, come on, in business schools, at universities, at your business for sure, you don't have a lot of owners who are saying, yeah, come on, my company is a platform for experimentation, for sure. And that's why when we actually published that event will be like organized, I think that was the reason actually, that people are just hungry. And
learn, yeah.
And because of the war in Ukraine, our desire to change actually everything at the moment. It also creates really important atmosphere here in Ukraine to join different initiatives and which could create possibilities and again skills and learning for sustainable development. In general, I mean, for Ukraine.
So people just are eager, are optimistic, want to learn, want to move forward, want to make a better society, right?
Yes,
yeah. You know, this is not like that type of people. They are just service designers by education, and they want to practice the service design skills
to gain more money.
Yeah, these people came here to do things differently. To make on Monday they will go back to work, and we hope they will
be some kind of agents.
Yeah,
change agents. Yeah, that's what the jam is for, I think, right?
Yeah.
I saw that's what's happening in Kaiserslautern. They're eating. They're having dinner. It looks cozy. Looks nice. It's smakelijk, as we would say in the Netherlands. I'll see if I can get some other chapters in, because there are a lot of. You know how many jams there are right now in the world? I haven't gotten the numbers.
No, not this year.
But why you decided actually to take part?
Yeah, we did the jam in the very first edition. It was 2011. We jammed in Utrecht with, I think, 25 people, and then it was an amazing experience. So I think we had a few jams in Utrecht, in Amsterdam. So people are still doing it. And right now I was talking to Adam and Marcus about how we could even more connect the global community and show that this is really a global thing. And we have the show going on, the Service Design Show. So I thought that this would be a really nice platform to really see what's going on, the people behind the jam, because I think that's so important to see the people behind the jam.
again, real life. Yeah.
What is your tip? Do you have a special tip for other chapters, for people, for other jams? Your secret tip? Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think everyone needs to leave like enough space for improvisation. Not try to like make a fixed agenda and try to like, put everyone into the agenda. Like maybe that one.
And the other one that actually, what I was saying also to our participant, that okay, fear is actually also a resource for the energy, and let's use that energy basically and transform it into the interest. And interest is the basic and the most important emotion which we got when we were born, and we just forgot at some point and don't feel it, let's say, at the moment. But interest, they're opposite. That's why, okay, yeah, actually, I think the problem that we have only one chapter in Ukraine, that's like people are afraid to do that because of, I don't know why. But okay, let's just try that. I mean, it's the same mindset as we have for design thinking. Let's just try.
Yeah, let's just try. Curiosity, exploration.
Beginner's mind. So
yeah. Yeah.
Last year, just to share your last year, we actually mixed also design thinking and mindfulness, which helped to work more deep with people and to create another atmosphere, like in teams. So basically, they were not so afraid to go out of the space and speak with different people and to feel their emotions and actually to get empathy. And, yeah, that mix. Like, basically, after that, it was my my innovation with my partner, and now we work with companies with that kind of mix. That before creating service, we could have mindfulness course.
Interesting, and I think that is a really logical combination. Being not only being somewhere with your body, but also with your mind when you're empathizing and when you're doing these things.
Yeah.
I don't want to hold you any longer, guys. If you want to stick around, feel free. But I think you're ready for drinks too, right?
Yeah, we also want to be in such a set position, sitting and eating.
just like here.
And thank you so much. Really enjoyed it.
Maybe we'll see each other tomorrow. I don't know. I think tomorrow we have a few more jams that will be joining in. So feel free to join. Have fun tomorrow, guys.
And we'll be able to talk about the secret theme finally.
That will be really good. I think Marcus should be joining any minute here. Marcus, where are you? I've sent you the link like 3 times. Come on. All right. Thanks, Rodion. Thanks, Anastasia. And feel free to hang around, but also to have a drink. And good luck tomorrow. Have fun.
Have fun. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. They're eating in Kaiserslautern. And in the meantime, I'm going to see if we can get some more people, get some more jams going on here, because there are a lot of people jamming across the world. I'll be here for the next 30 minutes or so, chatting with you guys, saying hello. If you don't know what this is, you probably wouldn't be watching this, but maybe you're watching the recording. So there we have the big boss. Let's see where you are. Good evening, Mr. Marcus. Welcome to the live service design show, Global Service Jam PowerUp. Can you hear me? 1, 2. No, I don't think you can. Hey. Yes, you're hearing me.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah.
Welcome from Utrecht.
Hey, hello from Nuremberg.
Hello.
I'm already at home with the family and taking a bit of a break. Adam is staffing the headquarters and pulling together the rest of the global headquarters team who are now flying into Nuremberg, and they should all be set and ready to go.
So Okay, Marcus, help us out. What happened today? How did your day look? At what time did your alarm clock go off today?
I have the I think the advantage within the team of having the excuse of having a family and a small kid. So basically, I tell, oh, I need to, take the day shifts. It's basically Natasha is working from the UK, and Adam, who I think we're up from the first jam. So the honor goes to them.
All right. The question still remains: what happened? How did your day look? At what time did you get into the jam mode today?
So yeah, we didn't get into jam mode today. We get into jam mode yesterday and even the day. Basically, what is a 48-hour jam for most jammers is actually a 5-day event for the global headquarters. Ramping up all the platforms, trying to get the video out. Distributing, ironing out last glitches. Where has the mail gone? Can we fix that? Yeah, and we're just trying to answer all the questions that are out there with all the people that we have. Yeah.
And I asked the question to the Kiev chapter. They didn't know, but how many people are jamming this year? Do you have a rough number?
We're still counting the chickens. We have counting chickens for that, so they're still adding up. So I don't know. I think we're about 80 chams, 80 or 90 chams. What the exact numbers are, we will see how the turnout is going to be.
Yeah, of course. Why do you still keep doing the jam?
Have you seen the community out there? It's amazing. Yeah, it is. It's amazing people. Whenever we meet in person, whenever we meet online, it's just an amazing crowd to be around, and I'm really proud to be part of that. Yeah.
Hold on, I think Kaiserslautern is wanting to join in. Hi, Jane. Did you want to join in for a second?
I'm sorry, I must admit we were eating.
We saw that. It looked great. We were just chatting.
Here.
Okay, I'll switch back to Marcus.
Okay. Bye, Mark.
All right. Yeah. So the community, right? That's the thing that keeps you motivated.
Yeah, it's just all these little stories that happen all around the world, and the people having great ideas, and it's just like this video cast happens as well. It's just like you make a suggestion and you say, hey, that's a great idea, let's do this, and just somehow make it possible.
Is this jam any different from the jam of last year for your feeling?
I think this is too early to say. Yeah, so I mean, it's a couple hours in. The first jams have reached the end of day one.
Yeah.
There's a whole dynamic still ahead of us. So maybe we ask that question again on Sunday when so that the last jams in the Americas are wrapping up, and we'll see a bit more of the bigger picture.
But did you notice any difference in the preparation, or is the community changing?
Yes, of course it's changing, and it's changing every year. And I think every jam is unique in its own way. Some jams have been pretty wild, some have been more serious. It really depends also on the topic that people want to talk about. What happens in any case is that people make connections, and they make them on some deep level, on some fun level, and that this is what stays on right after the jam. And that makes the ripple effects, which we really like to see. Not just it's a fun weekend and that's it. So yeah, it's about having a laugh together, having sweat and some tears maybe in between. It's like, no, I don't want to let go of that idea, but I must. It's kind of damn it. But in the end, you present your final thing and you're happy, and that's what it's about. And you have a phone call, like phone calls are so 2080, I know. So you have a tweet or a chat a couple of weeks later with some of the participants. You meet up for a beer, That's what it's about, really.
I still remember I had on one of the service design shows Damien Kernahan, who jammed in Australia. I don't know which city it was anymore, but he also said that the jam is just a way to make meaningful connections, and then things happen after the jam. The jam is like sort of the excuse to meet other people, yeah, right, and to get to know each other, to try things out, and then the real magic. Well, the real things get done after the jam, right?
Yeah, but I think that's how it is sometimes. You need time to get to know each other, and then you
build trust.
You connect and build trust.
Yeah.
And I think the jam format is one of these things. And after that, you either know, yes, I'm going to text or not. And no one forces you, and it's really up to the people what they make of it. But there's a lot of potential, of course.
Yeah, I don't know. What else? What else can we talk about, Marcus? What interesting? Not all the jams have started yet, right? Riyadh was just ending. Mahmoud looked. He had an amazing location. You saw that, right? Insane.
Yeah, everything's bigger down there.
It's insane. And I think the Americas still have to start. So
yeah, we're waiting for them to come in. Maybe I just remember something to come back to the question: what has changed? Is, as I think what we've seen is that now compared to when we started, we just no one knew the format. We didn't know the format. We just said, okay, 48 hours, let's go at it and have fun with it. Basically, the whole jam was a prototype in itself, and whatever came back from the jammers, we tried to turn into something different and mold it and play it back, and so have some banter with that amongst the community. And what we observe now is that a lot of jams, they really take this research bit more and more into their jams. So it's not just ideation and then some testing afterwards, but also already going out early and getting a feel for and some empathy for the topic and how it touches people wherever you choose to work on, and then do the same thing with the prototyping. And so what I see is I think we get some quite serious jams, not in the sense that it's not fun and there's laughter, but some serious jams in the sense of really, really great processes that they go through and some amazing work that's been done also from a professional point of view. And so there's a lot of takeaway that people can have, and so that is what amazes me. So it's the lightness of the delivery of these guys that are running the jams out there, and some of the seriousness and the depth, and every jam is different, and everyone chooses their own thing.
Is there I'm thinking about locations, the most surprising locations. I remember Adam talking about two guys on a beach with a beer doing a jam. Is there something like that this year?
We will see when the pictures come in.
All right. Yeah.
I still remember the guys with the castle and the jacuzzi as well.
I'm looking at the pictures right now to see if there are any beach photos. not yet.
Yeah, wait for the party photos of the South Americans are quite impressive usually.
Actually, it's really good to there was a good tip to watch over the photos. I'm checking the hashtag GS Jam. So for people who are into the jam, that's the thing they should be looking for, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Jam, that's the thing people should be looking for. Any tips for people who are going to start out tomorrow morning? Because now you're excited, you're doing the first evening, the energy is great, and you go out for beers in Kiev, then you get drunk, and then it's Saturday morning again, and you have to get up. And how do you manage that energy? Do you have any tips from your 11 years of experience?
Coffee.
Coffee. How much
Yeah.
and which kind?
A lot. Go for the whatever it takes. I have the policy and never to refuse a coffee,
Never
no matter where
refuse
it
coffee.
comes from. Yeah, so I've seen them all, from the really worst granular thing to a beautiful Italian homebrewed. Well, I think one thing to watch out for on Saturday, basically, you create your ideas, you create your prototypes, and within your team, you certainly have not just one idea or one direction of development. You have like several, and chances are that at some point, some of these guys have to let go. So you have to let go of some great starting points, because it's just 48 hours. You're limited. You can't do everything.
Yeah.
And this is just to remind yourself that this is not personal. This is what happens when you have to let go of stuff that you came up with and you're proud of. But there's only time for one or two or three prototypes, not for five. So it's not your colleagues. It is this process, and it's absolutely natural that you feel kind of tensed up. I want to have this on, but think about this. This is because as soon as you acknowledge that this is happening, you can actually let go, and you can say, "Hey, these are all great guys. Let's just choose one to go with," or you even split and then just try to present two, but don't get hung up on this. Personally,
and it's not about the ideas. It's much more about going through the whole process, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this. And it's not going to be perfect the first time, and it's not going to be perfect the second time.
No. Yeah, but it's what we see is one of the biggest things that people feed back to us is that at some time on Saturday you started to invest in some of these prototypes, like emotionally invest. And then it's like some other people telling you, no, this is not going to work, and it's kind of, no, it should.
Just give me more time, more money, I will make this happen.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So how will your day look tomorrow? You said people are flying into Nuremberg, and what will happen then?
Yeah. Basically, they're gonna run most of the social media. So you'll see Dora, Adam, Natasha, maybe me, and some other folks on Twitter, and in the help forums. And tomorrow, I think we'll sit together and also look at some little projects for HQ. We might actually check into Munich Jam. Just it's 1 hour down the road with a high-speed train, and just make a little appearance there. So we get a bit of a taste of an actual jam, because the headquarters has a different rhythm, and which is quite satisfying. At the same time, you really want to have that buzz, of the live jam.
Yeah, I can imagine that it's really hard for you to see all those people going through the process, having fun, and you're just hard at work.
Yeah, well. That's what we knew what we were doing when we signed up for it. So basically, there are some really cool activities going on. It's like Catherine, Grace. She's traveling in the UK, going to different jams, and actually will be reporting back from these jams. Carola also comes here to Nuremberg, and so we'll have some cool fun, and hopefully we'll come up with something to surprise everybody, or at least ourselves.
It will be really interesting to have at least one person tomorrow also from the headquarters sharing their experience and what they've seen. So because
absolutely,
I haven't told it yet, but we're going to do this. For me, it's every evening at 8 o'clock here in the Netherlands. That was the only time I could keep the family happy. That's what I wanted to see. So this was the only moment in the day that I could do the power up, and we'll be doing this on Saturday too, and on Sunday too. So
yeah, absolutely. I think Adam might be a good person for tomorrow. I might be available as well.
Yeah, let's see. The more the merrier. So I'm also hoping to have some of the other chapters in here
tomorrow as well, and that's part of your social media strategy to get that going. You're still, yeah.
Okay, I get a call up here, so
all right. I'm going to thank you. Wish you a good night of sleep, and maybe we'll talk tomorrow.
Excellent. See you around.
See you, Marcus.
Great show. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Marcus is off, and it's quiet in Kiev. I need to be quiet, and it's quiet in. Oh, Anastasia is coming up, and we're seeing bags in Kaiserslautern. Hey, Anastasia, let me unmute you for a second. So that was the big boss.
Yeah, it was really nice to listen to him, and actually that part when he shared that there are a lot of more research at the moment. Basically, what is really interesting about our jam, previous one which we did, is that research and our work and prototypes, it was really nice input for UNICEF for creating their new advertisement on vaccination.
Well, so that was in the previous year, or what?
Yeah, it was previous year, last year.
Oh wow!
So yeah, I mean all that work. Actually, it's really deep research, but it's not so usual. Why not to use that materials? For sure, if people are okay with that. And at the moment, what we have, you remember that 3 teams which we told you.
Yeah. Of course.
That's the same. I mean, I work from foundation, which is interested at the moment in their results, whatever results. For them, it's now even more challenging because again, it's more real. So it's really real. So yeah, that's the thing.
And I think that helps to actually make it more real. Like if you have a real customer, client, somebody with a need that you can actually help, then you'll start working harder to actually give a good results, right?
Yeah, for sure. So why not do that? Check reality.
So, and what do you do when you're not jamming? So are you a service designer? What do you do?
Me personally, I work as a design thinking facilitator, so work in corporate innovation labs, but also I work as a trainer for social entrepreneurs. And the other part of me, I also study psychology and playing, actually, the theater of improvisation.
All right.
So yeah, I'm some kind of platform for experimentation. I call myself that. So I have a lot of experiments on myself and mix different approaches in terms of actually helping people to get real. You know, I mean, yeah, we are awesome in dreaming. We really like to add more sense, but basically, as I think words are the worst way to communicate. And nowadays, when we have a lot of words and no time actually for discussion, we are in our phones, you know, we don't speak with others. We are in our phones because we don't know what to do around with people. And it's my internal mission, to make everything what is around real and more simple.
More simple and more real. That's a really good mission, I guess. Are you also part of one of the teams, or are you just busy with organizing and making sure everything runs smoothly?
Yeah, basically, I dream of being the part of the team, but I need to go around and also organize it together with Rodion and our mentors. But yeah, nowadays it's just sometimes if you want to have something in your country, you need to just organize it. And at some point, I'm okay with that.
That's really good. And we need some people who pioneer and who sort of roll up their sleeves and just make it happen and inspire other people to do it next year maybe, and then you can participate.
Yeah, that's the point. But it's okay. I mean, I have that gems all around the year, so it's okay. Sometimes
Let's see what happens tomorrow, because I think your space looks pretty empty. Let's see what Kaiserslautern is doing. I can see if I can check in on Kaiserslautern again, and then it's almost 9 o'clock for me, so then I'll wrap this up today. Again, good luck. Have fun tomorrow, Anastasia.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Jane, are you still there? Let's testing 1, 2, 3. I see bags. I don't see Jane. I think we're going to wrap this up for today. This was the first Global Service Jam Power Up. If you're watching this on a morning, or if you're watching this late in the evening, I'm Mark Fontijn. I'm the host of the Service Design Show, and we're doing a special on the Global Service Jam that is now taking place as we speak. People are jamming all over the world. Yeah, and we just checked in with, we had 3 jams joining in on this episode. We had Mahmoud from Riyadh, Rodion and Anastasia from Kiev. And we had Jane from Kaiserslautern, and there are many, 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 many more people jamming. So, yeah, if you're into the jam, great job. Have fun. Make sure to make it real and hang out with me and the other jammers tomorrow. It will be a different link. But it will be on the Service Design Show YouTube channel. So if you want to stay up to date with what the link is and where you can see us live tomorrow, just subscribe to the Service Design Show YouTube channel and you'll get notified. So tomorrow and Sunday evening, Sunday at the end, I'm really curious how many people will be have enough energy to actually share their experiences. Looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to see you in the next live episode or recording. I'm checking out. I'm Mark. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye-bye.